Hey, what's going on, guys? Still battling the sickness, obviously, but definitely feeling a lot better. That would be the last of my full throttle, the last sip. So just finishing out some games with Slayer. Obviously, Astra hopped in, streamed a match or two with us, and dipped out. On a fantastic win. My last stream was actually really fun. I had a lot of fun with it, to be honest. But I kind of want to get more into getting ranked, potentially taking my channel and focusing this channel on purely Modern Warfare Doom content, whether that's Doom 2016, Doom 1990, 4 or whatever, Doom Eternal. Doom content because it's popular on my channel. It was successful. I had 70 plus views. Like that's seriously for me successful content. Now Doom 1 and 2's hit or miss. It depends. Most of my fans will be in there and I'll get the occasional new viewer. But Rogue Company is just not where it's at as far as my streaming platform goes. Or at least when I stream it's not exactly is whatever, but I'm actually not bad at Roco. I'm actually really good. And since I got a group of friends that are always willing to play it and always have it downloaded, and granted, there are some times where I'll hop in the game when no one else is online and play like 3 or 4 matches every now and again, but just never really trying, just playing the game just to just get a taste for it. And today I just felt like today was the right day to do it. Today was really interesting because I stayed in bed most of the day, actually. I was sick. Still am sick. And so I got up, went into the kitchen and made myself a lunch and started watching Napoleon Dynamite. I also spent most of my morning finding the derelict parts for the Nissan 240 Fairlady. It's a Nissan. I'm not much of a Nissan guy, so I wouldn't really know, to be honest. So anyway, I spent most of my morning finding those parts, and it took me a long time to figure it out. And then I streamed that. And I got some viewer, but he spoke, or his thing was Russian, and I struggled to read what his name was and what he was typing. Whilst I may be able to speak a little bit of Russian, I can't read Russian. Oh, hey, what's up, man? Pug Empire, I remember you. You were on my channel when I was doing a lot of Doom content. No, streaming a lot of Doom Eternal. I remember that. What's good, dude? I actually was streaming earlier with Slayer in the chat and Astro. Having a grand... Also, Pug Empire, I have an official Discord. I finally set up my own official Discord server. And I'm going back into mainstream streaming again. I'm going back to streaming, like, more consistently. Like, I was just, like, balancing 2 jobs at once. Yeah. It's just because I was balancing 2 jobs at once, it was just hard to handle both of them, and also trying to get my driver's license, which I still don't have. And also, at the same time, going through the recruiting process for the Navy, though I didn't really want to do the Navy, I wanted to do the Marine Corps. And so, that's also not going very well, because I'm waiting on medical records and doing all that stuff. And I was so busy. And then I got fired from my first job, which, to be honest with you, I did not care at all that I got fired, because they only had me working like 2 days a week, 6 hours each shift, so... Well, It's, yeah, I'd prefer to do the Marine Corps, but you know, the Navy's really taking their time on some stuff, and to be honest with you, man, there's not really a lot of stuff the Navy offers that I'm interested in, to be honest with you guys. There's the Ohio-class nuclear submarine, and it fires 24 nuclear ICBMs. That's pretty cool, but I don't want to be part of a submarine crew. There's the Nimitz-class aircraft carriers. Those are pretty sweet. But at the same time, I felt like the Marines would be more fun. It's like Call of Duty and Boy Scouts meet hand in hand, combined with Call of Duty and Airsoft. Only it's not that simple. It's more like getting yelled at, waking up early in the morning, doing a shitload of routine non-necessity exercises, and also keeping everything clean, your gun clean, your feet clean, your shoes clean, your uniform clean, run 3 miles, don't sweat and don't sweat at all. If you sweat, you have to run again. Doing a bunch of nonchalantly ridiculous exercises. Navy is some of the hardest training. Good luck, man. Well, I don't know about the Navy training, to be honest with you. It's really not all that. Like, there's not a lot of physical requirements to the Navy. It's not, I don't know, I would disagree. I feel like the Navy's probably the easiest basic training. Yeah, they yell at you, but I mean, like, that's every branch. I also feel like the Navy is less taxing on your physical shape. I feel like if you're fat, you can get into there. Navy SEALs, yeah, I mean, they have budge training, and then they got Hell Week, so, you know, that's the Navy SEALs, though. Not everybody gets to do the Navy SEALs. Like, for instance, you'd have to do the Navy for, I think, what, have to do it for 2 enlistments, and then you can, you know, opt to do that, and you go through selection, and if you get selected, then you go, and only, like, I think they start off with like 80 recruits to the Navy SEALs and only 25 make it. That's just how it is. And only 20 people make it. So, I mean, you know, your odds of really getting in there is not really high. I would never go for the Navy SEALs. If I were to do any kind of special forces, sort of like specialized, you know, engagement, stuff like anything like that, I would prefer to go with the MARSOC Raiders. The Marine Corps Raiders, because, well, I mean, they're just badass. I mean, there's just no, like, here's the thing, man. In my opinion, all military is great. No matter what you are, if you served in the military at all, in whatever branch, reserves or not, you know, that's great. It commends respect. I respect anybody who's ever served. But in my opinion, brutally, I think the Navy SEALs are low-key kind of overrated. Yeah, they did the raid on Osama bin Laden and a couple of stuff like that, but, you know, they're not an asset you want to use. Like, they don't get used a lot because they're very valuable. The amount of money and time it takes to train them, it's not worth deploying the Navy SEALs because, you know, if a Navy SEAL dies, you just lost a very valuable soldier and resource. And not to mention, you're not going to get it back. You can't get Navy SEALs back. They're irreplaceable, so if you consistently send them on deployments, you consistently put their lives at risk. So they don't really deploy the Navy SEALs very much. So a lot of your time as a Navy SEAL probably isn't even seeing combat. So I feel like even then it's not, and when you do, I guarantee you it's some very intense shit, but still, like, you're not really always going to be there, you know, to experience that kind of stuff. Whereas the Marine Corps essentially focuses in on combat training. And you'll more likely see combat as a Marine. So I feel like because you'll be more likely to... I think personally the Air Force, well, on a mission, one of the most stressful things ever. Yeah, I mean, you're in a plane, you're at 4,000 feet AGL, above ground level, and you're in a multi-million-dollar piece of government equipment. Like, those jets that they're in, like the F-16 fighter jets, are at least like 40, 50 million each. not counting the ammunition in it. Also mentioning ammunition inside of your jet. If something because you're shooting a cannon, a 37mm mic, and you have like hundreds of those rounds, if something penetrates your ammo, it's going to blow up everything and you're going to die. And then you also have to eject out of your like cockpit. Like your entire canopy opens, it pops off, and then you get launched out of your fucking seat. Can you imagine that? You are 2,000 feet in the air. All of a sudden, you know, I'm 6 foot. Imagine like, I don't know, 700 me stacked on top of one another. Imagine you're that high up in the air. Just that high up in the air. That's not even all the way up there. And then, you know, you get launched out of a fucking seat. And it's like a jetpack almost. It launches you out. And then then it drops underneath you. That seat drops underneath you, and then you have the parachute thing. Can you imagine doing that? Like, dude, hell no, I would die of a heart attack. I wouldn't handle it. And not to mention G-force. Like, if you don't go on a downwards dip in air-to-air combat, and with today's technology, it's scary. Not to mention the anti-air technology. Every split-second decision counts. It is very stressful. But that's anything, by the way. Anything stressful in the military. And that's why they yell at you, is to make you be able to handle a stressful environment. You know, so them yelling at you, they take up, you know, your perfectly organized, the Marines have the sea bag. They'll throw it, they'll dump it, and then say quickly, you know, rearrange, re-clean up your backpack, reorganize it, go through it again. That's just to make you handle a stressful environment. Also, you're literally flying. You're also literally flying deck. And dead. Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, but anything, especially my heart goes out to those guys in the Navy that do the submarine cruise, man. Like, could you imagine that, dude? Something barely breaches the submarine. You're in a floating can, man, and it gets crushed real quick, because sea pressure is a real thing. And depth pressure. And then imagine, like, you hit a depth charge, and you're screwed. Also, it would be kind of weird, because if you're underwater, the water is consistently changing movement uncontrollably. When you get on actual land, it's like you're standing on a fucking office chair that's consistently spinning. Then when you actually step on land, on even land, it doesn't feel right. Can you imagine that? And I mean, you're down there for months. Yeah, but I want to do the Marine Corps. I feel like it has a way better training. Way more cost-effective training. Straight to the point. Doesn't spend time trying to condition you. It instantly conditions you. Like you're instantly thrown into it.
Not the first time I brought someone back.
Plus, if we ever go into a space war and I can become the first space marine, I can really say I'm Doom Guy.
Nice work, team. Checks in the mail.
Nice, another victory on my belt. There we go.
Now let's go celebrate.
Sweet, man. Yeah, that kind of got dumped on pretty bad. Oh. But yeah, so I have an official Discord. I'm trying to get all this situated to where I can plug a link into my, what do you call it? Into my, no, you're becoming Imperial Guard from 4K. Nah, you've become a part of the Imperial Guard from 40K. Nah, dude, I think it'd be badass when the Space Force needs Space Marines. That'd be the first Space Marine. You know, you can hear that music playing in the background. Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. I'm gonna grab a double barrel shotgun. Then you're gonna hear that classic Doom door opening sound. AKA the Holy Defenders of Tara. Or Earth. Yeah, no, I made this like Ronin skin like Ada Wong. Like, I picked this skin because it reminds me of Ada Wong from Resident Evil. And I like the I don't know, Ada Wong, like the spy shit, bro, the fucking James Bond vibes, I don't know what it is, it's just stylish as shit. Oh man, I couldn't imagine driving around in a tuxedo in a Aston Martin DB5, bro, like that's stylish, bro. Is this your favorite game? Depends on what you categorize this game as. If you categorize this game in the same ballpark as like H1Z1, Fortnite, PUBG, what's that other one that people really like? It's in first person. Trying to think of the name of it. Can't remember at this time, but fuck, I can't think of the name of it. That other one people like, you know what I'm talking about? That other battle royale game in first person. Trying to think of the name of it. I knew it. Like, oh, god damn it! I can't remember the name to it. Apex Legends, that's it. Warzone, stuff like that, and that kind of category of games, like that, for those free games. Also, you recommended a new game called Warhammer 40k. And a recommended new game called Warhammer. You actually know that like Warhammer like actually has like a physical, like you can actually play Warhammer like physically as like a tabletop game. And I always wanted to get into it, but it's expensive D&D pretty much. But yeah, they have actual video games of that, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I wanted to get into physical Warhammer. This is an actual thing. You actually look it up. I know I have hundreds of minutes that I got it. Oh, I got hundreds of miniatures. That's how I got into it. Yeah. Like, bro, I love Warhammer, but I thought it was so cool. It's expensive, bro. It's really expensive. It can get expensive. But I've never actually physically played it, but I've watched people play it online and stuff like that. And I've always wanted to get a band my friends together and just play Warhammer, but ain't no one got time for that. None of my friends are built like that. They're like, oh yeah, this is good. It is so expensive. I know, man. But like, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, from one nerd to another, bro, fucking Magic the Gathering hits different, bro. I like Magic the Gathering. I also like Yu-Gi-Oh! I actually prefer Yu-Gi-Oh! That's my preferred card game, to be honest with you guys. Like, I know that sounds lame as shit, no, he likes Yu-Gi-Oh! Fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! is like the shit, bro. Like, I always loved the monster designs and artwork. Like, I have, like, thousands of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. I have 3 decks that I mainly run. One of them is tournament ready, the other 2 are just decks I put together. But I love, like, the Stardust Dragon Blue Eyes deck I got, bro. It's so fucking sweet, bro. Like, Blue Eyes is one of the easiest decks to run because it's just so... there's so many good synergies with it. Let's have a Blue Eyes alternative. Yeah, crossed over with Warhammer 40k. Yeah. Here's a recommended game that's also free. War Thunder. It's completely different than Warhammer, but War Thunder is essentially a game where you pretty much play with tanks, aircrafts, and naval ships throughout the years. Like, you know, you can play with the Sherman tank, the Tiger II. Yeah, I love War Thunder. Yeah, I love War Thunder as well. Really wish I had the M1 Abrams unlocked. Dude, like I said, bro, I'm a huge, like, inquisitor of knowledge. I guess it's actually what you'd call me, an inquisitor of knowledge. I'm a connoisseur of video games. Like, bro, I'm a video game connoisseur. I'm an A10 boy. Yeah, dude, I love the A10 Warthog, man. My favorite aircraft of all time isn't even in that game, bro. It's the SR-71 Blackbird. Only because it's the highest altitude airplane and it's the fastest airplane ever to be invented. However, I'm really surprised that they have the Horton 229 in that game. A very experimental aircraft, but, you know, in my opinion... Okay, here's something nerdy that I do. It's actually, I collect these miniature aircrafts now. I had bought my first one, and it is the F4U, trying to think the name of it, the F4U Corsair. Yeah, so I bought that little thing, and it's coming in. They have, like, it's a Darren Postage Stamp or Darren Trading Incorporated. Either way you call it, either way, they have they have multiple A10s. They have, I think, 3. One with a purely plain gray paint job, and one with like the you know, it's like a camo with the traditional Warthog livery, and then there's one with like the Super Viper, I think it is. Pretty cool. They have different like missiles, like they have different armaments on each of them. And so it's kind of neat, but they also have a really cool Bell UH-1. They have a First of the Ninths Air Cavs edition, or, you know, gunship version of it. So it's got rockets and the miniguns. I think they're 37mm mics. Might be bigger, might be smaller, vice versa, whatever. I have a tendency to say millimeter instead of mic, which is basically millimeter. Pretty much, it's the lingo. But, what do you call it? Yeah, man, dude, I'm a fucking nerd, bro. I nerd out, bro. I don't care. I love nerding out. But yeah, no, I like Rogue Company. I think it's one of the better free games, only because the gameplay isn't trash. Like, that's... Damn, son. But, like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, yeah, I'm doing dog shit, but it is what it is. This, like, fighting, bro. I wish this game had, like, full-on melee combat. It has melee combat, but, like, it's kind of boring. Not gonna lie. What's that one game people... Godfall? I also think that the AC-130 is the greatest support aircraft of all time. They have a C-130, which is not the gunship version of an AC-130. It's just the regular transport chopper, but... And the AC-130 is awesome, man. I've seen one in person at the Air Force Museum. Right, Pat. They, I don't know if they got rid of that exhibit or not. I think it was an AC-130. I was real little, and I went to the Air Force Museum, I think, once, and I don't remember everything I've seen. But I've been wanting to go back there now that I'm older, and see what all they've changed. At the time, they had just integrated a NASA exhibit where they showed us this thing they sent to Mars. This like this little, it's like this video. This like not a drone. It's like a drone. It doesn't fly around. It's like a land drone. It's got treads, and it just sort of collects samples of like Mars dust and shit. Did you know you could go to Fleet Week? Are you not in your area? I don't think it's in my area. There's another thing I wanted to go to, actually. In Cleveland, Ohio, they have the Grays Armory, which the Grays was Ohio's militia at the time of the War of Independence or whatever. They would basically act as like the Cleveland police. Basically be our military force, and yeah, like they have an armory still and they kept it up, and it's pretty cool looking actually. It's like a it's almost not really like a castle, but it's got a large tower and a watchtower. Disappointing that they couldn't see the air show. In Texas, there was an air show and a B-17 got crashed. A piece of military history was destroyed, and it actually really pissed me off. Not gonna lie, not a lot of things genuinely pissed me off, but that genuinely pissed me off. Like, I don't really like mass shootings, you know, you hear about them, oh, what a tragedy. But when you hear about a piece of military equipment that was, like, a piece of military history destroyed, you know, it's like, oh my god, I don't know why, that just hurt my soul. It's like, you understand, like, you can't just build, I mean, I guess you could with today's technology, you could just recreate it, but that was a legit, you know, piece of American history gone, just gone in the blink of an eye. 2 pilots dead. You can't replace that, you know, but you can't replace the B-17 either. And it's a massive aircraft. So, you know, that, if somebody, you know, it's so massive that, you know, when he crashed into it, you know, fragments of that could have been found, or, you know, could have landed on people, potentially, and you could have put the lives of hundreds of people in danger. You know, to me, that pissed me off significantly. Yeah, no, they legit actually do have an AC-130. Yeah, dude, the National Wright-Patterson Air Force Base that I'm referring to, that I want to go to, it's completely free for Ohio residents, so I can get in for free, which is really cool. But the really cool part about it is they do actually have an AC-130 gunship exhibit. Looking at it right now. Oh, dude, that's so cool. You get to really, like, once you see an aircraft in a video game, you're like, wow, that must be really huge. No, it's bigger than that. Like, when you see it in person, it's just it's bigger than you, and like it's bigger than your house, and you realize that it's taller than your house. It's taller than like 16 of you standing up. You're like, holy fuck, this is massive. And then you're like, wow. And then when you see it in the video game, you're like, wow, this does not do it justice at all. I love the AC-130. What's with people making Ohio funny anyway? I don't know why people meme on Ohio so much. Like, it's people make it out to be this apocalyptic, like, almost, like, area. It's really not. Like, I get to see a lot of Ohio because I've done some deliveries for my new job that have taken me to, like, other counties. Like, almost to other counties. And I've done road trips to Ohio. I've been to Cleveland, and that's quite a drive away from where I'm at. I've driven down to Cincinnati because I live next to Cincinnati in between Dayton, so I've seen a lot of historical stuff. Now, I once saw it, I think an Apache helicopter towering over me. Yeah, the AH-64 Delta Model Longbow Apache helicopters are some of the coolest fucking helicopters to have ever existed. Ah, I cracked my neck. That was good. Oh, yeah. I think you've seen that video of me just riding that scooter at work. Yeah, so I work at a medical mobility store, and one of the things that's funny is they actually have a bunch of scooters. And when you're the only one in the store, and there's like no customers, because like the only people that shop there are old people or injured people. So you get a lot of football players that get injured over the last game, so they'll come in on like Monday or whatever, and like or Tuesday or whatever. They'll get injured from Sunday's game or whatever. They'll come in, and they'll be wanting a cast or a knee scooter. Well, that's pretty average. It's pretty common, per se. But, you get old people coming almost every day. Like, this old lady needs a stair lift maintenance, or someone needs their scooter maintenance. Someone wants to buy a new scooter. Someone wants to buy a lift chair. Someone wants to buy a stair lift. Someone needs their stair lift maintenance. They need to have a new walker. Someone's coming into town from out of state. They need a lift chair. They need to rent a piece of medical equipment while we rent it out. They need their chairlifts maintenance, so what we'll do is we'll go out, we'll look at it, we'll see if we can order the part. When it gets ordered, whatever, we'll take it back to the store, we'll pick it up, take it back to the store, repair it, give it back to them same day. Well, on boring days where nothing's going on and like no one's around, I'll actually ride the scooters. So I thought it was kind of funny. And so I saw your comment on this post. And you said, man, what the hell is going on in Ohio these days? I'm going to respond to that comment. It's going to be funny as shit. There you go. That should amuse the comedic factor. Hey, I'm gonna have to go. I have a big project to do on Friday, so I'm going to study for that. See ya. Alright, man. See ya. Thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate it. It's good to know I still have, like, fans that still, like, watch my stuff. Yeah, I'm just coasting through, like, these... Yeah, I forgot how gangsta them scooters really are. I started working there, I think, like, late August into early September, I believe, and then it became October. Then October became November, and now November is becoming December. And I only wanted to work there like 3 months. And I think that it's going to be a little bit longer. Especially because I got fired from Ace Hardware. So what happened was I got really sick. And, you know, I spent Thanksgiving alone, as you guys already know. So I was really salty, but I got sick. I contracted this sickness. I don't know how I got it, I just got it. And so,
All friendlies eliminated. Regroup.
you know, long story short, what actually wound up happening was I had a really bad fever of like 101. So like it was really bad. I was like, you know, like my head just pounding. And just like, I was not having it, bro. Like there's just no way I was not having it. And so
You take point.
oh, wow, that's not even useful. I don't even have any gadgets to utilize. Is that a Ukraine flag? Oh man. Ukraine, a country no one cared about until 2022. Alright. Oh lord. Alright guys, it's getting a little bit late, so after this match, actually I might prematurely end this. Yeah, 'cause I'm getting kind of tired, but I just wanted to announce that, like I said, I'm going to be streaming Need for Speed racing content, Doom content's my FPS content, the typical stuff. Obviously, streaming Modern Warfare in this. These will be daily things. I'll be streaming War Thunder as well. So prepare to see a lot of that kind of content on my channel. War Thunder is like I play the game every day religiously. I used to 3 matches of 3 matches of just to pass the time. So it's not going to be streamed every day. It'll be streamed twice a week. I'm going to build a streaming schedule. I'm going to talk it out, think it over. There will be one day of the week I decided where there'll be a wild card stream, and it's a non-like rotation stream, so it's going to be a game that's not in my rotation. It'll be completely random. And when I say Need for Speed, I mean any Need for Speed game. Like, so my current series Like, well, we'll have an ongoing series, so obviously it'd be more like when I'm streaming, like Need for Speed Need for Speed Need for Speed Payback is the series right now I'm doing, so I have episode 1 and 2 up. Episode 3 will be tomorrow, so every day I'll continue that series. So when I start up a new series, when I completed that series, and like I completed the main game, whatever, do whatever's left to do in the game, and then just say, oh, that's it for the series. But if you guys know Need for Speed Heat, there's still vehicles I don't have unlocked, so it's just like a thing I stream grinding, I'll do builds, I just race, I'll just talk shit, have fun, have a good time, customize vehicles, stuff like that. That's gonna be more like a rotation thing, just to have Need for Speed content that's not part of the series, just content for me to have fun with my friends with. You know, that's just sort of there just to sort of be there. You know, it doesn't really need a purpose or need a reason or explanation.
You're with me.
As for Doom, that's gonna be like 3 times a week. There will be 3 2-hour Doom streams, potentially more, potentially higher. And yeah, we'll just be doing Doom content consistently. Cause I gotta restart doing that. That's really, Doom is what made my channel like popular. Like it's what got me genuine fans. Obviously, Big Cal Homie's been a fan of my channel for I think 2 years, maybe 3. Going on it now? Yeah, it's going on 3 years. But it's been my fan for a long time. I even forget how long, because it's that long. But, yeah, no, Big Cal Homie's been a fan of my channel for a long time. And he's helping me build my Discord. And so, like I said, the Discord, I will, for those of you exclusive people, the rare people that are in my Discord, those of you that actually, you know, get in there, there's not a lot of people in there, so, you know, if you guys are watching this, congratulations. But I will be posting on there, my stream schedule. Prepare for there to be lots of updates to it. Like in the beginning, latter half, there's going to be a lot of changes and updates to my stream schedule because I'm constantly trying to find ways to edit it, make it work, make it better, make it more effective, more efficient, whatever. But apart from that, any other content that I can think of on the fly, there's just not a lot of interesting content left. Until I can get me a PS5 and start experiencing games on there, start streaming on there more consistently. You know, so there's that. Just trying to think of other stuff to do for the channel. Even considering putting up a Facebook page, but just an official page for my channel. And I can post stuff that's like more just like posts on memes, stuff like that. No, it's not like Discord, it's more public, you know. Because my Discord page is really not taken up at all, and I don't really know how to do Discord that much. And Facebook kind of is a way just to sort of make things a little bit easier. Might even add a MySpace for my channel, like just to say it's there. It's a web page thing or whatever. We'll link it. Everything's sort of linked together. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do, but it'd be kind of cool to have some set up. Because when I get a PC set up, I'll be able to actually program MySpace, program all of these things and make PC videos and post those like videos on there, I guess, as well as YouTube, non-YouTube videos. Videos where you guys can just, I can rant on about whatever I want to rant on about. Oh man, he just went out like that, bro. He went out like a champ, bro. Rant about how PS2 games are amazing and how like modern games just don't have the magic that PS2 had for all the right reasons or whatever. I'm just trying to think, if I were to do a PC setup, where would it be in my room? And I'm thinking that if we move this further back, if we like move my like I could fit a desk in there very easily if I just did that. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of a way I could fit a very thin, tiny little desk in there, just a small, not really super powerful PC, but something powerful enough to run TF2, Counter-Strike, and a couple of essential PC exclusives, and some pretty, like, basic stuff to post basic content on. Again, the more stuff I post for my YouTube channel, potentially, the more types of people it can attract. Like I said, I don't want to be mainstream appealing. I don't want to play new games just to get views, because I'll be honest with you guys, I don't think it works, because I posted content about Modern Warfare. I don't get any views at all. If I get views, it's probably Astro or the guys in my peer group that see it and then they want to play with me, so then they stop watching it as soon as they get an invite. So I mean, it's not, Modern Warfare is really not picking up at all. Big Cow Homie got into my Modern Warfare streams, but again, he'd rather play the game with me because it's a cross-platform game and it's something he can actually do with me, and it works. So, and it's addicting and it's fun and it's awesome and it makes my Discord useful. So, people that are part of my Discord, there's a chat section in there called Game Chat, and it's a live chat thing, and so that's what we use to communicate with people that don't have PlayStation to play non-PlayStation games, including Rogue Company. Now, the benefits of Rogue Company is it's completely free, as well as the Modern Warfare is completely free, so that includes Warzone and DMZ, which is what me and Big Cow play all the time. And those are fun modes, to be honest. But those are the only cross-platform games besides War Thunder that I encapsulate. So those three are the cross-platform sections, so that gives me some fan interaction. So I'll be able to actually interact and play games with you guys. So that's a small connection thing that, you know, I feel like building with the community. Those of you that would just rather watch instead of play or take part in, that's fine too, because like I said, I post Doom content and just regular Call of Duty stuff. I even feel like completing the entire campaign for Modern Warfare 2022. I even feel like for my PS5, I'm just going to cross over my data from my current Modern Warfare 2, deleting the game, deleting another couple of games, and then maybe even start back and posting a little bit of Red Dead content, maybe 4 videos a month, once a week, posting Red Dead content. Because I feel like it's not popular, it doesn't really pick up anywhere, and I have a lot of stuff in the video games. There's a lot to do, but there's really not a lot of fun stuff to do in Red Dead anymore. If it's not for Red Dead Online, I still play single player. I actually have a lot of fun doing that. I don't really know. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to find a way to capture my PS2 footage. It's kind of weird. Not really a way to stream or do anything for PS2, really. So it'd be kind of cool to have like a cool camera setup just to capture some basic footage, some low quality stuff. I mean, I know I can do PS3 game capture stuff and post a crap load of, like, I would just collect 30 videos worth of like captured gameplay footage, post it all at once. I know it sounds like a ridiculous thing, but do that at least like once a month, post like 30 videos of just like PS3 stuff. That'd get my viewers a lot to watch. Especially if I have to go for a long period of time, there's a lot of clips, stuff to watch, just stuff to do. I'm also gonna start getting serious about posting YouTube shorts. I actually, on my channel, I actually posted a recent YouTube short involving my need for speed collection. I have Silent Hill 2 on there, actually, surprisingly. Just some... Holy shit, dude. A true classic never dies. It's my Payday 2 my Payday 2 appraisal, I guess, or whatever you want to call this thing. Saying that Payday 2 is awesome. And it's like a true classic never dies, and it just plays Get Free by the Vines, and it's got 907 views. That's got me like on the edge of my seat, because like that's literally 93 more views, which will probably be in like 7 months from now, and it will be 1,000 views. The first thing on my channel to have 1,000 views, and I get to literally say I have 1,000 views on this video, and that will make me so happy. And it's already super popular. Like, if it literally went from 200, and I thought that, I literally was shitting a brick about that, to literally 907, I believe we can even get to 2,000. I believe it, without a shadow of a doubt, so long as I keep doing stuff for my channel, posting more of these. But my videos, I don't have a whole lot on there, really. Rogue Strikeout gameplay only has 3 videos. The 40-year-old gets mad. I really feel like taking that off. Like some of this drama crap back in my really old peer group. They're like, oh yeah, let's do some pranks. Let's argue. Let's do a drama alert thing or whatever. Let's post it on YouTube. Let's get this guy really mad and let's record it. It's be classic. And it's just like, dude, that was so long ago. That was so toxic and dumb. Like, honestly, bro, I don't know, to Cool Dude Zamari, yeah, to Cool Dude Zamari, PB Rose Car, all you guys, if you guys are watching this, dude, the whole drama shit sucks. Like, this stuff won't even be on my channel anymore, dude. Like, I don't want to have anything to do with that. Now I'm focusing on YouTube and stuff like that. I'm focusing on my own shit. I'm much more happy doing stuff I like Doom and stuff like that. And, like, it's just so much better without drama, dude. Like, drama is dumb. Like, yeah, it can be funny. It really can be. Especially when it's, like, drama that does not affect anybody at all. But there's some stuff that I feel like once you break past video games and you start breaching into, like, real life, I feel like on Instagram or something like that, even, it's just kind of dumb. People will find the easiest shit to fight over this system, and over the years I've realized, you know, on this console, that there are some people that are really old that are very immature, very bitter, and so it's just like, I don't know, you can't really, when you find a peer group, don't just, I don't know, man, just be careful with who you select to be friends with, because some of those people are kind of lame. Like, you'll get on GTA, you'll get a bunch of kids that are like, oh yeah, you want to do a money glitch? You want to do a money glitch? Like, we'll glitch money, and then that's all you do. And you guys only text each other just to glitch money on GTA, and then, like, that's it. There's no actual, like, friendship there. And sometimes you'll actually meet somebody in Call of Duty that's just really good, and you guys will just play a couple of matches together, and then, like, you'll never talk to one. Like, my friend group, I have, like, over 100 friends on this game. And to be honest, I only talk to like 6 of them on a consistent basis. Like, I don't need this. I don't know how in the hell I've gotten this many friends at all. Like, I still have friend requests pending that are just like, I won't. There's some people in there that are friending me for reasons I'm not gonna say, but I can't really be their friends because drama reasons, and so I don't want to stay. I'm gonna stay far away from drama as possible. But you know, there's only, like I said, like 6 people really that I talk to on a consistent basis, and you know, if you know who you are, you know who you are. Obviously, you know, whatever. But yeah, no, I'm just gonna take my time and focus on my channel. I'm going to erase any drama from the past. Like, it's just not gonna have any relevance on my channel. I want to delete some of my older videos. I feel like some of them are really dog shit. Will never even be seen anyway. And it's just like videos like this where it's just like I rant on about like the struggles of having a small channel. Like, you know, really what I want to see a lot of is like criticism. I want to see people tell me what it is I'm doing wrong, how to fix it. 'Cause I'm not an actual streamer. I'm not successful. I don't know any of that shit. I don't know what it's like to have 1,000 views all at once. And here's one thing I really would hate is to have 1 million subscriber and no connection to my fans, because when you have like 1 million people that are always like watching your stuff and they're commenting and texting through there, it's really hard to just pick through each comment and just read them off and just respond to each and every one of them. But it really sucks going hours on end and there's like no viewers at all, and you leave your stuff on there for your fans that are busy at the time so they can watch it later. And so, like, I always keep my streams. I always try to keep them. If you go to my lives, I literally have multiple streams, right? So my Need for Speed Heat video here recently has gotten 61 views. My other Need for Speed Heat video has got 58. Modern Warfare 2 has got 19 views. Hey, there we go. Modern Warfare with Slayer, on the other hand, only has 2 views. Another Need for Speed Heat video is 76 views. Let's see. DMZ mode, I'm Big Mad, has got 8 views. Why Does YouTube Hate Me has got 37 views. There's a mod called Harmony on the Doom I wanted to play, so I streamed a couple of that, but YouTube wouldn't let me stream it for whatever fuck-ass reason YouTube had. Fallout 4, building my own vaults. That was a month. That's a month ago. Fallout 4 Professional, back with more. We got 3 views. Doom 2016's got 10. Land of Illusion has 10 views. It's not really a video of Land of Illusion. It's just me talking about my experience there. I Can't Sleep. It's got 3 views. It's me ranting about how I stayed up all night. Fallout 4 Professional. Down here it's got 9 views. Fallout 4 with Slayer. Resident Evil 2 Remake and Silent Hill 2 Remake discussion video has got 12 views. Manhunt Halloween Special has got 8 views. RDR2 Online's got 1 view. GTA 5 1 view. Fallout 4 Professional 0, views. What YouTube Hates Me 4 views. Like I said, I'm not really a big channel. Okay, giving BO3 a chance. BO3 a chance. I meant to say BO4. But the funny thing is, I say I'm giving this game a chance, and the game actually does not even work. The game does not even load. It does not even load into the... What do you call it? Doesn't even let me load into the main game. In fact, it glitched so bad the game errored all the way through. Here's back when my channel was killing it. This was 2 months ago. Doom Eternal, I got 42 views. Back with more Doom, no views at all. Killing Floor 2 2020, I got 12 views there. Doom 2 Let's Play got 48 views. Doom 2 Let's Play Episode 2 got 28 views. Doom 2 25. Outlast 2, okay. Fun fact, Outlast 2, I never completed it on the channel because the game actually will not let me stream it for whatever reason. It lets me stream it for like 10 minutes and then all of a sudden it stops completely and it stops recording my gameplay. But it says I'm still streaming on Sony's end, so it's really weird. But I had a complete playthrough of Outlast 1. I did a Rogue Company video about 2 months back. I got 12 views. It's not too bad. Doom 2016 Ultra Violent playthrough episode 2 got 30 views. Episode 1 only got 9. Doom Eternal episode 9 got Doom Eternal episode 9 got 40 views. Episode 7 got 12. Episode 8 got 15. Episode 6 got 12. Did a Rogue Company video, it only got 7. 2 months ago my channel was on fire. Doom Eternal episode 5 got 34 views. Doom Eternal episode 4 got 60. Doom Eternal episode 1 got 80 views. Yeah, Zombies of Astro got 13 views. Zombies Special got 13 views. Original Doom 2. Original Doom episode 2 and episode 1. Again, that's back when my channel was fire. Doom 2016 episode 3 got 65 views. Doom 2016 A Special Thanks was to Doc Ado. I think it was also Pug Empire who was in my stream, this stream earlier. Half Stupid, Big Cal Homie, Astro. I literally just dropped a special thanks for literally everybody who was watching my channel. I remember the usernames. Like, I remember people. Yeah, it's because of consistency. I had it in error. My strip club experience, 18 plus. I talk about the time I went to a strip club. Talked about what kind of experience I had. It's actually kind of PG-13. I actually am I don't say a lot of direct things. I just sort of explain what exactly happened, how exactly I went to go do that. Today is my birthday, got 3 views. Today's my birthday, got 2 views. The same exact title. I get on my birthday. Okay, the reasoning for those War Thunder streams is actually because on my birthday I just wanted to announce that it was my birthday, my 20th birthday, whatever. It's back in August. So it's about 4 months back, 3 months back. Yeah, 3 months back. So yeah, pretty much YouTube would not let me stream on my birthday, and I wanted to do a War Thunder stream. Nuka World episodes. My Fallout 4 stuff. I was going ham on Fallout 4, bro. Like, I was legit trying to capture every key moment in that game. Payday 2, Rogue Company, episode 22. Holy shit. Need for Speed Heat got 1 view. And that was 6 months ago that Need for Speed video came out. Now if you look around 6 months later, my modern Need for Speed Heat videos, I'm actually scoring an average of 58 views. So, and this one up here got 76. And this one over here is 61. So, I don't know. My channel must be getting more, like, popular on Need for Speed. In fact, I actually met some viewers. Just Flips, I think his name was. Noodles, and there was one other one. But yeah, no, I met them all in my stream, and I played with all of them. I actually raced with all of them. I taught cars with them. So it was really cool because I actually connected with those people. It was really cool because, you know, some of them ended up joining my Need for Speed crew, and I thought that was really cool. And so I'm very open to making friends on PlayStation. I'm very open to interacting with viewers, to playing video games with them. Just, you know, whatever. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a big YouTuber. Ah, shit. I'm tired. It's like 1 in the morning. It's 1:28. I got work tomorrow. Alright, so look, guys, stay tuned. I'll be streaming tomorrow at, let's say around 4:30 maybe, potentially. That might all change. I have to go to the bank, make a withdrawal. So I'm going to actually take some money out of the bank, do some early Christmas shopping, get that over with. You know, because I don't want to be, because it's already December 1st, I just want to get it over with. I don't want it to be, what do you call it, late into the shopping season, and it's snowing outside, and I have to buy for 13 little fuckers, and I don't want to be in the Walmart buying for 13 kids, 13 little cousins, and you know, and then just having and buying everyone else stuff as well, and then just, you know, having other people rushing to the store, all that stuff. No, fuck that. Just get it done early. There's also gonna be people like me that get it done early, so it's never gonna not be busy. There's like never not a good time to go, or there never is a good time to go, and there never is a not good time to go. So it's kind of a mixed bag, I guess. Depends on also what stores you go to. Like Walmart's will be flooded because you can't beat the Walmart deals. Like, it just can't. I don't like shopping at Walmart, but, you know, in today's rough economy, you kind of have no choice. At least not the way I live. Because I'm a realist. I'm not a multi-million-dollar YouTuber. I can't afford to... Yeah, I have an actual job, and I got a car to pay, a BMW to pay off. Oh, man. So... Oh, Christ. Okay, so at least I got my Spitfire to level 5. Okay, 572, whoa. I can't wait to get to 600 victories. My win rate is at 52, so I'm 50-50 on the Rouge Master. 30. Alright, there we go. MVP games, 48. I would like to get that to 50. Just saying. Well, whoever's watching, sorry to cut it short with you, man, but like I said, it's like 1:28 in the morning. I gotta go to bed, and I live Eastern time, so yeah, no, so I'll be streaming around like I said, around 4:30. So I get off at 3:30 off work, and so I'll be going home after I make lunch, which takes 9 minutes because that's how long it takes to cook my Salisbury steak TV dinner. After that, like I said, it should be around, heading close to around 3:50 something. Set up, you know, my stuff, like my energy drink or whatever, and I'll stream. I'm thinking about doing Need for Speed first, or maybe Rogue Company. We'll see when the time comes, but like I said, I'm going to nail down my scheduling, and Rogue Company's coming back into the rotation. It's just what it is. Like, I don't know what it is about this little ass game that just I find myself so immersed in, but Maybe it's the progression. Like, you know, with the submachine guns, I grinded those out. I'm grinding out my assault rifles. I only got 2 more, and I'll have all of them unlocked for all characters that use them. My next one I'll go for will be LMGs because there's only 2. After that, go for snipers because there's literally only 2. And then so across the board, and then I'll just go on my shotguns because I already have one of them mastered. I'll finish this one off, and then there's only 2 more after that. So, I don't know, man, just grinding consistently in this game, man, it's just insane. So, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get off. But thank you guys for watching. It's much appreciated. Any support is very well appreciated. And so, yeah, no, if you're new to the channel, leave in the comments what you think. Don't be too disrespectful in the comments because I am a person. No, fuck that. Be as disrespectful as you want. But, but, what do you call it? Yeah, if you guys would like to see me do a particular type of video or whatever, I do almost any kind of content except for ASMR content because, well, that's just it's weird. So yeah, no, like I said, stay tuned and yeah, check out my other stuff. But I'm going to bed, dude. It's fuck this shit. It's late.